itself on. Motherfucker. There. Well, you have audio now, bitches. Now you can hear something. How about that? You good now? You good now? I think you are. I think you have it figured out now. Good morning, Janet. Hello, everyone. Yep. Don't call me a bitch. I'm going to call you whatever the fuck I want. I'm all of 5 years old. Truly, I am not happy this morning. I did not take a shit. I want everyone to know that I woke up, I drank coffee, and absolutely no feeling came over me. And I was like, the fuck? I'm a regular kind of gal. I was really disappointed in my life. I was real disappointed in my life. For real. AI tracking is the most intrusive fucking bullshit ever. Dude, I understand if you're like in your kitchen and you're doing like kitchen shit. You know what I mean? And you need this like AI tracking to like track you cooking your meal. And I'm like, I fucking hate AI. I hate it. I was talking to a friend who works in the industry yesterday, and she's about to move to Europe. She's like, Hollywood's dead. She's like, they have destroyed themselves. There's nothing left. There's no jobs. There's no money. Because all they wanted to do is preach at people and fucking be activists. And no one cares about their shitty fucking all-inclusive, diverse, Star Trek. What are you doing? The fuck? Star Trek's always been diverse. They're like, yeah, but we have to brainwash you that every second everything has to be gay or this. It's like, dude, you can slip gay people in there without being like weird about it. That's how it used to be. You're like, oh, hey. But now it's like, it's almost like bullet points. All right, we have to have our girl boss. We have to, and it's like, oh my God, it's so bad. It's just really crazy. Yeah, I know we're not going to escape internet ID. We're not going to escape real ID, although you can by having a passport card. Best moisturizing combo that doesn't exfoliate. Get the Belief Moisturizing Balm Milky Textured Toner for dry skin. And then you might want to get the Snail Mucin, which is super duper moisturizing, or the Anew Ultimate. Well, all I got to say is if you think your AI is awesome, Sulu was obviously gay in OG Star Trek. No one mentioned, no one cared. No one gave a shit. Captain Kirk made out with Uhura. It was the first interracial kiss on TV, and they weren't like black and white. Look at the skin colors. Everybody look at it. Skin color. It just happened. She was fucking hot. I forget what that episode was. I was talking to her about it when she rolled me a joint. I'm not kidding. That happened, you guys. She didn't partake, but she was like, oh, I've rolled plenty of joints. I'm like, okay, Nichelle Nichols, go ahead and fucking roll one up for me. It was the shittiest joint on earth. That shit was not tight. Everything was falling out of it. But I smoked that bitch anyway. Because how many times do you have Uhura roll you a fatty? Like none. Except for if you're me. She rolled me one. She was just enjoying a glass of wine. She's like, oh, I haven't done this since 80 million years ago. So she rolled me a joint. I've had interesting shit happen to me in my life. That is for sure. That is for sure. For those of you who do not know, I am an Avon lady. I would love to be your Avon lady. I am working so hard this year. So Avon, for personal sales, I do personal sales online, right? People who do personal sales in person can hire a team of helpers to sell under them. So when it comes to hitting the top slot, I'm competing against people that have entire teams of people selling under them. I told Avon I didn't feel like it was very fair. I'm like, can I just get in like an online category for like actual personal sales? Unless you know of a way that I can recruit an army to sell for me, but I can't. It's just me. So I'm like, you know what? I got to work harder because I'm going up against people with teams. And like, isn't this a pyramid scheme? Tell me what the scam is, Amanda. If you order Avon from me, do you get it? Just explain to me what scheme I'm doing, because Avon's like 140 years old, was one of the first companies to ever hire women. When people are like, stay in the kitchen and bear children, or maybe you could be a maid. Avon hired women to go door to door and sell makeup and shit. Mrs. Albee was the first Avon lady. It was her. What is my super need daily items? Neck and titty cream. Also like the Hit Pause, the hydrating body cream for peri and menopausal women. It's nice. MLM, but not a fraud. Yeah, but I don't build a team. I don't give a fuck. People sign up on my team. Like, I signed up so you could help me. I'm like, you signed up under the wrong motherfucker. I've been telling everybody. I'm a hustler. I sell Avon. I have no time to hold your hand or walk you through anything. That's why I do not build a fucking team. If you want someone to hold your hand and like groom you into being a great seller, there are some amazing Avon leaders that are right there wanting to sign you up on their team. And I can't fucking hold your hand because I'm too busy hustling. I'm over here fucking selling Avon, bitch. I don't have time to help build your shit. They won't define pyramid scheme. Avon is a company where you don't have to buy any product to start, which is nice. You don't even have to spend money, I don't think. You do not have to build any team. You can just sell Avon, like me. I have people that sign up on my team just because they want to be on it. And I'm like, don't you fucking expect me to hold your hand. I can't fucking do it. I can't. I'm too busy, guys. I work my Avon like a full-time job. I'm the second top seller, but probably the first top personal seller with no one helping me do it. Like, I'm fucking working my ass off. I don't have time to fucking hold your hand. I'm an asshole. You signed up under the wrong motherfucker. No, there's amazing Avon ladies that are handholders. They will walk you through everything. So the scam part of pyramid schemes is when people need to buy inventory from their uplines. Nope, we don't have to do that, and end up being the only purchasers of the product. With Avon, it's all drop ship from the company. Yeah, so it's not. So literally uneducated people who just want to shit on my job come and they shit on my job. You know, I never try to recruit anyone. Like, I know people are like, I hate those people trying to recruit me to sell this and that. Never. You know why? I don't fucking want you on my team. Look at me. I don't want your bullshit. I don't. Now, my upline, sometimes she'll help take care of my team because I'm like, I'm fucking too busy for this shit. I'm the worst team member ever. I am not your leader. I'm not. Okay, we get it here. Like, Tallulah, do you think I'm going to respond positively to that? Fuck you. Now, you can be nice, but you need a fuck you for that. This is my page. If you don't like the way I'm saying shit and stuff, just bounce and go somewhere else. But the last thing you're going to do is tell a 43-year-old fucking middle-aged woman what to do. It ain't going to work. If you have kids, give them a call. You can tell them what to do. They will love it, but not me. The look at me. Look at me. You are captain now. Adrian to other Avon women. Yes, you guys build your teams. It's an MLM, but what's wrong with MLMs? They get bad names because of other shitty MLMs. Like, I love my upline. She's the fucking shit. She's amazing. She's like a really good friend of mine. She first called me when I signed up, because I was high on Percocet when I signed up to sell Avon. So she calls me and I'm like, who the fuck is this number? I'm one of those people. Who's this fucking number calling me? How dare this number call me? Like, I am not having it. When my phone rings, I was like, I'm not answering this, blah, blah, blah. And it was an email from another Avon person. They're like, that's your upline. And poor Avon. When I first signed up, it was owned by different people, not LG. They were trying to get me fired all the time. I literally went to an Avon event. It's because of my fucking mouth and who I am. I went to an event and a lawyer for Avon was sitting next to us, and she had one too many drinks. And she didn't know my best friend who was with me was my best friend. She had no idea. So she told her that it was her job to keep an eye on all my streams because legal was looking for a way to like get rid of me. This is before Avon was bought by LG. I wasn't the face of Avon because I say, fuck. You know how it goes. So I felt like I was swimming upstream when I first joined the company. But now LG, fucking amazing, based in Korea. Real cool fucking people. And they're like, we don't give a shit about any of that. Sell, baby. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Who gives a shit if I say shit or fuck? Who cares? And you know what else is great? I've seen all the Avon ladies just be open with who they are, because guess what else Korea doesn't give a fuck about? Who you vote for. I hate people who shit on MLM because it's usually women working those businesses. Oh, totally. Women uplifting women by shitting all over them. That's what us ladies do. Good morning, Holocron Library Fox. Holocron Library Fox. What a name. What a fucking name. Wow. LG, the appliance, LG Home, LG Beauty. Yeah, LG, like the Korean company. I'm going to sell that fucking Avon, baby. So what I need to do is sell a lot of Avon. AdrianneCurry.com. Oh, yeah, that's why we have all the Korean beauty in my Avon store now. That's why we have snail mucin and everything else. So help your girl out, because I have to compete in personal sales with people that have huge teams selling under their personal sales. And it's hard because I'm only one person. I'm only one person. And you can't really hire a team to sell your online stuff. I'm only a girl. But that's okay, because to hit number 2 and be doing it solo, I feel pretty good about it. You know, it's just me working my fucking butthole off. That's what I do. Working my butthole off. All right. So let's do some alpha hydroxy, a new ultimate supreme dual elixir. I love it. It's so good. Oh, it's so nice. I slept so well last night, guys. I feel so fucking good. I know it took Tylenol PM to do it, but I was like, or Advil PM. I was so excited because I started getting gout because we ate pizza 3 days in a row. Oh man, it sucks. This stupid e-file shit. And you can't even say you like pizza because then everyone looks at you funny, especially if you were formally on TV. I'm like, motherfucker. No, Epstein, that is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about actual real pizza, you guys. I'm not letting Epstein take away my pizza or Ellen DeGeneres or any of them. It's my fucking favorite food. Like, how dare you be so gross? Stop. So yeah, my gout started flaring up because I ate like shit, and then I was able to take Advil PM, and I was like this. I think I slept 7.5 hours. Usually I sleep 4 to 5. And I hate my life. I was telling my husband yesterday, like, I'm depressed. I just want to sleep. I hate being middle-aged, dude. When you're a woman, your hormones start going crazy from like 37 on. And then all of a sudden, sleeping 8 hours a night goes the way of the dodo. Yeah, Avon has stuff for men. It has a male category. That's not where pepperonis go. I love pizza. Ellen ate Anne. Not, I there's a lot of people saying a lot of shit. I wouldn't put anything past anyone. Like, I'm just at the point, because everyone's like, you're a conspiracy theorist. And I'm like, dude, with everything that was just proven right, with the fact that our own government still won't reveal the truth about JFK, like, guys, when are you going to wake up that the vast majority of conspiracies are fucking true? I'm over here like, did America pull a fast one on Russia and pretend we landed on the moon? If they did, it's fucking hilarious. I would. Wouldn't you? I'd be like, look, we're going to set this shit up. We're going to make it look like the moon. We're going to fucking hand it to these Russians. We're going to show them. We're going to make them think they failed. Look at us. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be like, fuck you, Russia. And Russia was like, fuck you, America. But they probably never could, because the United States is fucking crazy. It's crazy. And like this Iran stuff happening right now, am I happy about war? No. For the last 40 years, they're like, death to America, end every American and their lives, kill them dead, every second, kill them, every fucking person, death to America, destroy it completely. And everyone's like, oh, we shouldn't do anything to them. I'm like, that's a problem. And then Joe Biden's like, here's all this money, man. I'm going to give you all this money to help you with that whole death to America thing. It's going to be great. I was like, what are you doing, Joe Biden? It was his auto pen. It wasn't him. Like, if you asked him, he'd be like, no, they're not our friends. Come on, man. He probably didn't do that. But like, we gave them all their money. Hey, we've heard the whole death to America thing for the last 40 years. We just wanted to ensure you had all the money to build your nukes. Here you go. If Trump ripped off his face and was a lizard, and wouldn't surprise me. Me neither. That's a good Biden impersonation. Sometimes I miss him. People get mad at me. But guys, he was funny. Like, remember, he'd just be sitting there and he'd be like, oh, I'm just normal. Hey, how dare you? I'm a yelling old man. And you're like, what the fuck? That shit was funny. Like, I hated George Bush, but I used to watch him all the time because his speeches were fucking funny. Like, how do you not know that? How do you not know that George Bush fumbled all his words? First time, fool me once, shame on me. Like, fucking shit this guy would say. It was hilarious. Take them out before they take us out. They're not our friends. Like, okay, I don't care if we've pissed them off or whatever it is. But when there's a country whose slogan is to end our society, and then we like go in and we start like and they literally beat and end women in the streets. There's people in New York City. There's people marching down the streets mourning the Iranian leader who killed women for showing their faces. Oh, we loved the way he murdered women. Oh, he was so precious. Oh, like what? New York has a fucking communist, anti-American, pro-Islamic fundamentalist issue. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know what is and Los Angeles has it too. Washington. Like, I'm all for, you want to be a hippie or a commie and you have a utopia farm where you live with your friends. Cool. That's great. I think that's great. But once you start cheering for the demise of my country and you're in it, I don't care if you're born here. I think we should just get rid of them. Send them somewhere else. Send them somewhere they love. You like Iran so much? Go on. See you later. Bye. Pointless. We're not changing nothing there. Melissa, I see both sides. Do we wait for the death to America? Kill Melissa. She's the one we want to murder. Murder Melissa and her family. Iran wants to kill you dead. Like that. They chant it in their parliament. You can watch it. It's hard for me to feel bad for them. I hate war. But when someone's like Adrienne Curry, end her life and her family and her friends, every single one, I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I have self-preservation. Like, I care if I live. The people of Iran are not Islamists. Not all of them, but some of them. But the people in New York are. We have more radical fucking fundamentalist, extremist Islam people in America, I think, than the Middle East has at this point. It's fucking stupid. But yeah, like any country where I can see numerous videos where they're chanting and cheering to end my life, it's harder for me to care. Like, I don't want war. I don't want anything bad to happen to anyone. But then I think about it and I'm like, no, I don't. Like, who just sits around and waits for these people to take you out? That's like, I'm a small village. I know Vikings are like, get the village, pillage the women, steal all their crap, and murder their men. And you're like, well, we shouldn't do anything to stop this. Let's just sit back and see what happens. Let's just have a seat and we'll see where this takes us. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh no, the Vikings are here. Oh gee, I can't believe they're annihilating my whole village. Where did this come from? Oh, they're taking the beautiful women and slaughtering all the ugly ones. What do we do? It's like, well, I mean, when people tell you who they are, believe them. And Iran, the regime has been like, we want to end every American. We want death to your country. Thank you, husband. So it's hard for me as an American to be like, oh, we have to protect the people, because I'm like, I care if I live. I don't care what other people think, Angie. No one's ever liked us because we're on top. Never. No one's ever liked us because we're the fucking boss. That's it. And if it wasn't us, it'd be China. And you'd be like, oh, they're terrible. The Chinese, oh, like that's what people do. When Britain was in power, everyone was like, oh, they're so bad. We hate Britain. Oh, that is what happens. When Egypt was the big fucking boss in charge, oh, Egypt. And then Rome rose. And then Egypt was like, oh, the Romans. Like, this is fucking tale as old as time. Like, over. It's the Game of Thrones. It's the fucking wheel. It never changes. And I'd rather be at top. That's it. I'm sorry. I'm American. I am not Australian. I'm not South African. I'm not Nigerian. I'm not Afghani. I'm not Chinese. So when you proposition me with, hey, do you want the petrodollar to be annihilated and like someone else rise up, perhaps Russia? I'd be like, no, because I'm self-serving, because I'm American. I'll let you know how I feel if I become French or something, but I'm not. I'm just American. Like, I've never seen such suicidal, like, empathy ever in my life. Like, everyone's just like, oh, it's fine if we're completely demolished. Completely. But I also don't trust my government, so don't get it twisted. But I do know that for like 40 years, I've been seeing videos of these people like, any moment that we can, destroy America, any fucking second. I go, that's bad. That's not good. And then everyone that thinks they know everything, like it's the Jews who are in charge. Here's my issue with that. Look how powerful China is. They're atheists. Do you think they're like, oh, the Jews? No, they don't give a shit. They hate religion. Why would China just fall in line to what Israel wants? Like, it doesn't make sense there. I think there's nefarious, bad people in every country, and everyone wants to take over. But China's bought out just as many of our politicians as Israel. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Like, the whole thing's a mess, but I'd be lying to you if I said, you know, I don't want to stay on top of the mess. I don't want to be the baddest asses in the mess. The reason our lives have been so posh and great in comparison to everywhere else is because we're top dog. And we tell everyone you have to use the dollar, you have to do this, you have to do that. And then you guys are like, the 90s were so great. I made so much money ruling with an iron fist. The only thing was we hid it more, what we were doing. Now that it's like more, out in the open, like, yo, we just fucking tell everyone what to do. We're Team America World Police. Everyone's like, oh, we want China or Russia to take over. If you think America steps down and no one takes that spot, I have a fucking bridge to sell you. In fact, I'd like to sell you some Avon. So it's counterproductive for me to, I'm going to use a little bit more neck and titty cream. This has retinol in it, by the way. So everyone's always like, your neck looks good. Retinol, 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 retinol. Put all the retinol on it. But yeah, it's counterproductive to me in my way of life to root against myself. Even if we're the bad guys, everyone's the bad guys. Look at what China does to its people. Look at what Russia does to its people. Look at what Britain does to its people. I think you're a dum-dum online. Throw him in jail for 7 years. Like, dude, fuck off. We're all the bad guys. I just want to be the best bad guy. I thought this stream was non-political. Who the fuck are you, side chick? Why can't I say I like my country? Why has it come to that point where everyone's like, the French can love being French, and Irish can love being Irish, and the Scottish can be proud, and the Chinese and Nigerians, South Africans, Koreans, oh yes, let them, but not Americans. I'm like, no, dude, that's not political. I don't care what party you're in. America, fuck yeah. And if you have a problem with that, fuck you, I'm American. I don't have a problem with a French person be like, fuck America, it's the French who are the best. Like, I get it. Good for you, dude. A new clinical line eraser with retinol eye cream. That's how it should be. You should be like, fuck your country. My country's the shit. Since when have we taught everyone in this country to hate themselves? It's so stupid. It's not political. It's like, who is being retarded right now? Side chick, I'm not for you. I am not for you. I highly suggest you just bounce because I talk about anything. Clearly, you don't like me liking being American. And I'm only supposed to be like, Avon, Avon, every second Avon, every moment Avon, Avon, skincare Avon, every second Avon, nothing else but Avon. That's not me, and it never has been. And I'm not being a dick. I'm just saying that maybe I'm not for you. Look at her stream title and tell me, when has this stream not been political? Everything's political. But I fucking hate politics. I just love my country. And it doesn't matter who's in power. Like when Biden was in power, I was like, fucking, I want to be the best. Come on, Joe Biden. That's why I was mad when he gave Iran all that money. I was like, why on earth would you enrich them that much? Like, have you lost your fucking mind? And that's why I'm like, I think that was the AutoPen people. This is a new Ultimate Supreme Radiant Firming Cream. It has bacachil in it, which is a plant-derived version of retinol. So it's really good for sensitive skin. But I was like, come on, man. What are you doing, Joe Biden? But yeah, I didn't like George Bush, but I wanted him to do well because he's my leader. Or was. Like, why would I want him to fail? That means I'm going to fail. I don't want to fail. I want to be a fucking badass. Forever. As long as America's doing well, people want to buy Avon. So I want everyone to buy Avon. He did that because Obama gave them literal pallets of American cash. America, always funding every war and arming everyone we fight. That's what we do. We're like, here's all these weapons. Now let's go to war. Like, what? I'm an adult. I can handle any topic you throw at me. I'm not American. Well, fuck you, Scoticus. So I can't speak for you guys, but I'm not about to tear you down for being patriotic. Where are you from, Scoticus? Where? Are you British? I have an affinity for the Brits because it was a bunch of British people that came here seeking asylum from their oppressive government. Now, they may not have assimilated with the Native Americans, and they may have stayed in little enclaves instead of like becoming part of the country. Because that's, what happens when you let tons and tons of people over. More and more boats came. They're like, help, save us from King George. And everyone was like, what the fuck? All these fucking Brits are coming over here, but their hearts were full of fuck you, which I appreciate. Adrian pretty much ignores Rumble chat. No. It's why few show up here. No, I mean, you're on my screen. So what I do is Rumble chat only has like 3 messages on it. So I'll read Rumble chat when like there's 3 or 4 new messages on it. There's never anyone in it and they're never talking. But that's not on me. That's on you. My family came here from the US, from Scotland in the 1700s. Canada with Norwegian roots. Oh, you're a communist. Oh, I'm kidding. I would live in the Northern Territories with my husband if your government wasn't so oppressive, and it really is. It's like so anti the people. It makes me sad. The Vikings were basically mercenaries, shock troops. They were not Norse people. That part gets often confused in popular culture. Well, they were badasses. That's gross, Danny. I knew I was friends with a Norwegian guy, and he your sentence structure or something. I think the extreme pro-Muslim stance is coming from wealthy Muslims paying into social media, plus the religion spreading like wildfire. Totally. I can't believe that the very people that are like, the patriarchy, oh my God, the patriarchy, will then turn around and support the most hardcore patriarchy fucking religion on earth. It doesn't get more patriarchy than that. Like, holy shit. It's bad. Like... It's not good. I wouldn't want any part of it. Like, you see pictures of like the Muslims are at the beach and the guys and their sons are like, we're having fun in the beach, swimming, look at us. And all the women are covered except for their eyes standing on the beach like, my life is pain and agony. I get no rights. I can't even swim. Look at my husband and my sons have fun. And me and my daughters are nothing and no one. And I'm like, no. No. I can't do that, dude. There's so many photos of it. It bothered that particular picture I saw of all the men having so much fun at the beach and all the women boiling alive in their black head to toe garments, unable to swim or have any fucking fun at all with their daughters. And I was like, why the fuck do people in the Western world simp so hard for this religion? You want to be it? Sure. But you would think that these people that scream about the patriarchy would be like, yo, wait a minute. The bitches don't get to go swimming? They'd be like, no, we own them. They can't go swimming. They can't show their face. They can't show an ankle. They can't have fun. They have to stand on the beach and hold our shit while we have a good time. No, but for some reason, Americans love to simp for that. And I'm like, it's got to be brainwashing, because why else would you support that? I think I'm going to use Idol today. And I'm all for it. You be Muslim all day, not me. Look at your girl, little Idol. You think I'm going to fucking sit there being told what to do by some guy? The thing I love most about my husband is he'll be like this, and that. I'll be like, fuck you. And he's like, fuck you. And that's our rapport. Like, I enjoy pushing back on my husband and he pushes back on me. And it's not like you can't go swimming. You shouldn't wear that. But then again, I don't dress like a horse, so I don't have to worry about that, which is clearly me just trying to get attention from other men. Like, come on. I hate when bitches lie. It's for me. Bitch, if it was for you, you would stand in front of the mirror. If you have a man, but you have to dress up like a 22-year-old fucking club goer, we all know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, you're lying to yourself. I'm here to degrump. It's bad today. Wisdom from writing that a hero can only be as strong as his villain has worked in real life by empires to strengthen themselves. Maybe. My mother was married to an Egyptian man for 18 years. It's such an abusive marriage. Egypt is crazy. That's where that reporter got gang raped by like 300 men in 30 minutes. Was she a South African reporter? Like, she was with her crew and everything, and they just threw her down in the street and all started taking her. Now, America has its issues, but when we have a riot, have you ever seen that? All right, gentlemen, whip out your wee-wees. We're all going to stick it in the same hole. That never happens here. I've never seen it. Have you? That is a normal thing over there. It's not culturally compatible with us, I don't think. I'm sorry. It's like normal for them to do. But here you never see like people like, oh, let's rob a Target and all, bang this one chick. I haven't seen that. Have you? I'm sorry for your mom. I'm sorry. Yep. Gang taken. One after another. And the camera crew couldn't do anything. They couldn't save her. Over and over and over. But do you guys know of a case where like 300 men took one woman when they were like looting a Target or something here? Does anyone? Now, I'm not saying like rape doesn't happen. What I'm saying is mass gangs of men taking over women like that in my lifetime. I haven't heard of that happening here. Also, I'd be like, I'm going to get AIDS. Like, get out of here. Very lucky to live in America. I used to think I wanted to live other places. Truly, I did. So I go to these other places and I lived in them, like Italy and stuff. And I learned really quick that I really like my country. Like, this is the place I want to be. It's like Hagrid's hut in Harry Potter. This is it, baby. Like, okay, some of the inconveniences of Europe. Out of code buildings because they're so ancient and old. Electricity that goes in and out. No fucking AC anywhere. None. And no ice for any of your drinks. You ask for some ice, they look at you like you're a fucking psychopath. Then they put 1 cube of ice in your Diet Coke or whatever. 1 cube. And it melts in 3 seconds. Can I have some ice? Yes. 1 cube. I'm like, what the fuck is this? We live in the land of milk and honey. You ask for ice in your drink, you get a big red fucking Pizza Hut cup, and it's filled all the way to the top with fucking ice. It's awesome. Also, all the men were grabbing me in the streets in Italy. I was really disappointed. Because my family immigrated to this country in 1918 from Calabria. And I was like, oh, the motherland, right? Because my grandmother, who's full-blooded Calabrian, raised me from birth. So I had a very Italian-American upbringing, like religious Catholic icons all over the fucking house, big lasagna dinners for Christmas Eve, going to Catholic church every week. Like, that was my upbringing. So I'm in Italy like, oh, I can meet a man here. And there's a reason my people left. One, I saw cops beat the shit out of a guy, almost to the point of where I was wondering if he was going to live because he had possession of a roach. That means the ass end of a joint. It was like this big. I always think of you when I put on my butthole yoga pants I refuse to wear outside still. But I watched the Italian police beat a man in the cobblestone streets with sticks because they found a roach on him outside of a nightclub. And everyone's like, oh my God, Italy, Europe's so much better than here. Good fucking luck, bitch. You want to talk about police brutality? You have no idea. You are living in a fucking fantasy land. So I was over there. People were like, you want to hit this? I'm like, fuck no. No. Like, even in Russia, I knew I could go to prison for taking a hit of pot. I was like, nah, I'm good. Thanks, though. Thank you for the offer. But I really don't want to hit that. I am good. But the other thing that really bothered me was the way Italian men just essayed me. It was assault all the time. They were always grabbing me. Che bella, mi touch your butt. Che bella, I touch your boob. I just touch your body parts. Che bella. I'm like, just because you speak Italian and they're like hairy and gross and sweaty. I was like, this is not what I imagined. I thought I was going to meet my Italian Prince Charming. I was like, get me the fuck out of Italy. We're good. Gorgeous buildings, but there was a lot of pitfalls. Like, there was a lot of stuff. Okay, like South Africa, I loved it. That shit was one of the most dangerous places I've ever been, and it's worse now. South Africa was dangerous as fuck. I got surrounded by gangs extorting me for money. Otherwise, they were going to light my fucking car on fire. I couldn't stop at any of the stoplights because I would get carjacked. When I got pulled over by the cops for not stopping, the second they started talking to me, they recognized I was an American. And they're like, you did the right thing. Don't stop at any of these street lights. They're like, slow down, make sure you're safe, but do not stop. I'm like, yeah, no, I know. When I was at the airport, they handed out pamphlets basically saying that grape was a huge thing. If you were white, don't go out at night was the saying. I was like, what the fuck? Like, it was a crazy. Was it beautiful? Yes. Was it wild? Yes. But I remember thinking, like, when I first got there, it was so beautiful. I was like, this is like Los Angeles, but minus all the piece of shit people. And then by the time I left, I'm like, no, I would never live there. That is some dangerous fucking shit, man. That is not a safe place. It's just not. It just isn't. So I felt that Russia was pretty safe. There's cops everywhere with their big fuzzy hats. And they get very suspicious when they realize you're an American. Trust me. So they claim there's no more KGB. My old manager was born in Moscow, so he speaks fluent Russian and stuff. They claim there's no KGB. But guys, let me tell you something. I'm pretty sure there is. They were on the train with us, and they were harassing us and ripping our bags apart, and I couldn't understand them, but my manager was like sitting there talking to them, and they asked where we were from, and we're like, California. And at the time, Arnold Schwarzenegger was our governor. So they're like, Arnold Schwarzenegger. And we're like, yeah, I'll be back. Then they start laughing. And they're like, Arnold, oh, I'll be back. Get to the chopper. Like, they knew American slang for Arnold. And before you know it, these Russian KGB cops on this fucking train going to St. Petersburg are cracking open bottles of fucking vodka, waving their guns around, shooting out the train window. Like, Russia, man, what a place. They don't like Americans, but I felt like it was really safe there. I wasn't scared walking around in Moscow. I wasn't scared at all. I'm scared in Chi-Town, and I'm from there. Thank you, husband. Yep, everyone go to adriancurry.com to shop with me. I'd love to be your Avon lady. This is Idol that I'm putting on my eyes like Billy Fulton Idol. I don't know. I think, like, I had a friend yesterday. She's like, I just love Japan so much, and it's just so much better than here. I'm like, they don't want you there. They don't want immigrants. Japan does not fucking want immigrants. It doesn't want them. They have a culture, and they don't want you there. They don't mind you visiting, but you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. And I respect that, because Japan is fucking the shit. Europe loves alcohol, which is worse than pot, specifically them Germans. I mean, the Spanish, the French, they're just drinking all the time. I literally put my glasses into my mouth all the time. They just sit there fucking guzzling drinks. And I'm like, okay. Everyone says Chi-Town is safe. It isn't. No, it's not safe. They're lying. They're brainwashed. Look at the crime that happens there. Specifically, the assault against women that is Bow Chicka Wow Wow and Manor, and the violent, like, stabbings and stuff. Get the fuck out of here. I remember I was looking in Chi-Town when I thought I was going to move there for a second. And I was looking at places to live. And what I did is I pulled up the crime map, because I don't care what Chicagoans are like, oh, it's so wonderful. Where's the crime map? And I'm looking at this map and I'm like, how can anyone find this tolerable? How can anyone make it a fucking excuse for being in a first world country where your city allows you to live like fucking animals like this? They have the police. The DAs just keep dumping criminals back on the street. I'm like, lock them the fuck up. My favorite thing is the delusional people that are like, well, he's criminally insane. We should coddle him. So is the Joker. Was the Joker coddled? I don't give a fuck if you're insane to be a murderer. All of them. I don't care if you're insane. Lock them the up. Oh, yeah, Chi-Town is MAGA country. Do you guys know when that first hit? First off, I was still a Democrat back then before I walked away. Now I'm a nothing. I posted on my page immediately. I'm like, this is the most unbelievable story I've ever heard. As someone who lived in that area, when it's like negative fucking 30, deep freeze, sub-zero temperatures, no one's walking down the street for a Subway sandwich. 0 people. Even the gangbangers aren't outside because they're not retarded. Like, nobody's outside. It's fucking awful. 2 seconds and it feels like your face is being cut with shards of glass because it's super windy. It's the Windy City. It's horrifyingly cold. And this lying sack of shit, when he was like, and then they said, this is MAGA country. And I'm like, Chi-Town is the deepest, bluest fucking hellhole on earth. Nothing is bluer than Chi-Town. You are a fucking liar. So I posted it. I said, this is the most unbelievable story. Everyone's like, racist, white supremacist, KKK, David Duke, Adrienne Curry's a racist. She's right. I swear to God. And then when it got revealed, nobody said anything to me. That was the first time everyone started saying I'm a racist, KKK, white supremacist, Nazi. And I'm like, how can anyone with a functioning brain believe this? Also, no one knew who that fucking guy was. He was in a niche market on a niche show that is popular with 12 to 16% of the populace. Nobody knew him. Nobody knew that guy. It's not like it was fucking Will Smith. Some guy no one knew. No one knew him. All right, I need to put some eyeliner on here. I'm like, I just cannot believe. And no one apologized to your girl. They just found new reasons to move the goalpost and tell me I'm racist ever since. You know, it used to really bother me in 2020 when people started calling me racist because I have an incorrect skin color or whatever. And now I don't give a shit at all because they're not serious people. They're just trying to bully you and force you to submit to their will by calling you things you aren't. I don't even think these people would know what to do if they met a real racist. I think they would fucking short circuit. Because everything's racist now. It's like, oh my God, you are not serious people. And I feel like you're not a very serious person if you can ignore the fact that it's open season on white people. I'm like, dude, I'm not a liar. But how can everyone pretend that everyone's not slamming white people everywhere? Like, it's clear as day, and it's mean. And I have so much respect for my friends that are not white that are like, this is fucking bullshit. I'm like, God bless you, man. God bless you. So glad someone's saying something. Well, when someone says you have white privilege, they're trying to invalidate anything you say and take away your voice. That's the point of it, is to rob you of your individualism, rob you of your life, your trials and tribulations, and of your voice. It is really narcissistic. I'm a black person who hired Trump and called a racist. Mary, I'm sorry. What exactly is white? I'm a mutt. My favorite is they're like, white people have no culture. And the first thing that pops in my head is some Scottish guy with bagpipes and a kilt. And I'm like, is this for serious? Or like Russians and their fuzzy hats and the way they're marching through the Red Square. I'm like, are we being for real here? Or the French with all their filigree raw shit all over France? It is so filigree. I'm like, dude, there's a lot. Do I believe racism exists? Yeah, and I don't fucking care. Do you know how you used to deal with someone who was like a racist piece of shit? You'd be like, dude, you're a fucking butthole. And you just don't hang out. That's it. You're not like the systematic racism and the undertone to your words and the shit I'm imagining behind the bush and like, get the fuck out of here. I don't think I'm better than anyone. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't think anyone's better than me either. So when someone tries to shut me down, that's your privilege speaking. I'm like, that's your narcissist speaking, you fuck. Shut up. It's like a toxic relationship where you try to steal the voice of your partner. It's not good. I grew up in the 90s. It's called equality. Not equity. Equality. That's it. No one's better than me. No man. No woman. Sorry. Nope. And I know that like with Hollywood, a lot of people were not getting hired, like writers and shit, because they didn't check the boxes of their sexuality, of their skin color. Like they were literally last on the list because they were white people. I'm sorry, this is about writing. I don't care if you're an alien. If you're a really good writer, who you fuck and what you look like and what gender you are, that shouldn't matter. That's why we have no good TV shows and shit anymore. I don't care if every good writer on earth is a Japanese man. So be it. That's all I want then. Because these TV shows fucking suck balls. And it really sucks because, you know, I know people who wrote for Pixar and stuff when the movies were good. Like shit like Monsters, Inc. and shit. And they can't get a job because they're the wrong skin color. And then Hollywood's like, gee, I wonder why we're doing so bad. Because, dude, who people do and what they look like shouldn't matter. Like, where's your body of work? Let's read this. And anything else about you shouldn't matter at all. I see people bragging like our workspace is 50% women but it makes me not want to go to your workplace or frequent your business. Like I hate saying like woman-owned business. It's like a virtue signal. For me, it's like, are you awesome? Are you an awesome business? Because there's Avon dudes. So what? I'm better than them because I have a vagina? No. Who's the best man here? You know what I mean? I'm not better than an Avon dude just because I have a vagina. It doesn't put me above some guy. It gets me so mad because it's so unfair to everyone involved. And for me, like if I got hired just because I was a woman, that's insulting. Because you're saying I'm not good enough otherwise, that you literally been like, do you have titties and stuff? I canceled my Ultra Credit by Avon. People, yes, thank you. AdrianCurry.com. Come shop with me. There are tax incentives for everyone but white male-owned businesses. That's a civil rights violation. If you're trying to reach quotas of your work of skin color, section, that's a civil rights violation. How is this happening? So if you're like, our workplace is 80% black, okay. Now, that depends on where you live. Do you live in a city that's 80% black? If you live in a city that's only 12% black or 5% black, that's called overrepresentation. The obsession with what you look like, who you're having sex with, and what's between your legs is destroying this country. Has anyone ever told me I looked like Liz Hurley? All the time. Poor man's Liz Hurley. That's what they called me when I modeled. They would hire me because they wouldn't have to pay me what they had to pay Liz Hurley. Poor man's Liz Hurley. That's me. All right. Love It First Lash microfiber mascara. And then you're called racist if you're like, none of this should fucking matter. None of it. Only like, are you talented? Yes or no? Like if there was an amazing mechanic and that mechanic just happened to be a woman, then she should get hired over other people. But if you're a mechanic shop and you're like, oh, we have a quota, what that tells me is you're hiring a woman who is less qualified than a guy to meet the vagina quota. So when it comes to doctors and stuff like that, I don't want that. I want the best electrician. I want the best doctor. I don't want, the identity doctor. No one does. And I've had a woman surgeon. I chose her not because she was a woman, but because of her body of work. That's why I chose her. I wasn't like, oh, it's a girl. I feel seen. No. And she was French. So half the shit she was saying, I didn't even understand it that well. And I didn't give a fuck. Her name is Dr. Florence Moussat. But I'd understand when she'd say bummer. Like when I had my emergency second surgery, she's like, oh, bummer. Yeah, it is. It's a fucking bummer. Yeah, Google Liz Hurley. Liz Hurley's face post her getting fillers, we look alike. But if you look her up when she was younger, before she started getting the lips and everything, we don't look as much alike. You know what I mean? We don't. There is a corporate countrywide store here in town that will not hire any men. That's a civil rights violation. You can't do this. The attack on whiteness and men tells us something, definitely smoke signals. It's not good. It's not good. And people who act like it's not happening, I'm like, every comedian can slam white people all day. And if they tell a Chinese joke, everyone's like, oh, xenophobia. And I'm like, oh my God, I fucking hate everyone. Meanwhile, you go to China and all they do is mock us. What is this? Oh my gosh, I missed stars before. First off, grateful to be alive. Love having coffee and listening to you as I start my day. Thank you. I'm so sorry I missed you. I'm so blind without my glasses, even with this in front of my face. And keep being you. Thank you so much. Grateful to be alive. And Bethany Hoogland Cook. I feel like you're always well informed. What do you think of this war and the correlation with Charlie Kirk being unalived? I don't fucking know. I think everyone thinks they know, and you'll hear all these influencers that are like, "Oh, we have people on the inside." They're all just trying to make money. Everyone's a grifter. I'm sitting here like you could probably disagree with most of what I'm saying, but I can say that there's a likelihood, probably 50% you're correct, 50% maybe I am. I just don't pretend to know anything. Except for that I love it for Slash microfiber mascara that makes it look like I have eyelashes when I don't. I'm like, I've hit that point where I'm like, everyone pretends they know everything about everything. Like, I struggle when I listen to certain people. Like, for me, Bill Maher and John Fetterman, of all people. And I'm not saying they're like great people, but there are two people who can consider both sides, even though they're left. They'll consider both sides. They're not brainwashed. They're not fucking crazy. Like, the more John Fetterman's brain heals, the more he sounds like a 1998 Democrat. And now everyone hates him. And I'm like, I just like people that can see all angles and not just vilify one side, you know? It used to be back in the day, everything they're saying about Trump, they said about Mitt Romney and George Bush, by the way. He's the next Hitler, KKK, racist, every single thing. The only thing that they've done different this time is convince everyone on the left that if you voted for McCain, Mitt Romney, George Bush, now Trump, if you voted for them, you're a KKK white supremacist. So now they've turned the people against each other instead of the people just against the candidate. Smart. Really destructive, but smart. You're a small business owner, and I don't feel suppressed by it because small businesses make this country, suppress? It's meant to lump all of us into a suppressed category. I get what you're saying, but we need to improve it. Improve what? Ladies, what are you guys talking about? I want to see. I'm scrolling. Someone said Avon had a product called Skin So Soft. Hell yeah. It's our bug guard. Skin So Soft bug guard will keep bugs the fuck away. It's awesome. It's awesome. Cowabunga, dude. Yes. You're a breath of fresh air. This is making my workday better. Remember watching you on Top Model when I was 8. I'm 30. Why would your parents allow you to watch Top Model? It's a terrible fucking show for kids. I always think of you. Oh, I already read that. It was beyond weird. She just kept repeatedly mocking me while he stared at me awkwardly, signing for the delivery. Ordered Chinese food once. The delivery man had his cell on speaker, so I could hear the Chinese woman on the line mock me, saying, "Thank you so much," repeatedly. I don't care. I just think it needs to be open season. Trump is horrible. Every politician is horrible, Samantha. And if you don't think so, I have a bridge to sell you. Every single one of them. The ones that are worse than Trump are the ones that pretend they give a shit about you. Like AOC, oh, I care so much about, fuck her, take her shit. Like, they're fucking evil, dude. There's no better side. There just isn't. And if you're Republican, I'm just going to say Ted Cruz, Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham. And, well, those are rhinos. They're all fucking rhinos. I hate all these people. They're all so horrible. She doesn't like the term small business. Well, my business is small. Like, I'm no ultra beauty store. Small business means you don't make that. It's like a mom and pop. You don't make that big paper. If you're Target, you're a huge conglomerate business, or Amazon. But, you're a fucking Avon lady. That would be... Or you own a tiny ice cream shop. Sometimes people like to give their money to mom and pop over huge corporate, over Ben and Jerry's. You'd rather go down the street to your ice cream store. And I fucking support that, because it's these huge companies that start making so much money and getting so much power. They're the ones that want illegals here so they can abuse them as workers and barely pay them peanuts. Workplace violations. They're not getting proper breaks. Like, it's awesome for them. Like that, this is, and then these companies support our presidents, our politicians, so they can get more cheap slave labor. This is how it works, baby. This is how it works. Even Trump's like, I don't know if I want to deport the farm workers. You know who worked farms before we had illegals here? My fucking dad. My dad and his family were sharecroppers that picked crops. No American would ever do that. Duh. Yeah, no American would do it as a slave where you're not allowed to have proper breaks. I think it's disgusting that people are advocating for a slave class in this country. It's absolutely disgusting. I used to live in California. Every morning you would see the illegal immigrants with their buckets and cleaning solutions get dropped off by buses of people probably taking half the money they do make, marching up Malibu and Topanga Canyon and all over the beach communities to start scrubbing rich white people's toilets for nothing, under the table, paid almost nothing at all. And everyone's like, yes, slaves, yes, don't deport them, keep slaves, more slaves. It's crazy to me. If you actually watch Charlie Kirk debate, you'd see in context and see he wasn't a racist. Nobody will. I have friends that are like, he was terrible, but because they don't want to watch. Like, Charlie Kirk was not my cup of tea. He's a little young for me. You know, I don't know. Like, here and there, sure. It's like Ben Shapiro. I can't stand listening to him. But credit where it's due, he's an excellent debater. Like, I'm not going to take that from him. Shapiro is an excellent debater. Let's do vitamin C illuminating primer, shall we? Like, you can talk shit all day. That man is a master at it. But, you know, I'm not going to sit here and be like, I was a huge Charlie Kirk fan. Like, if it was like Film Threat or Nerdrotic or Critical Drinker or something that happened to, I'd be like, oh yeah, I was a huge fan of Critical, but I'll never lie. But I have watched plenty of his unedited shit, and it's just, he literally is just a middle ground, boring, meaning like not extreme in any view, Christian guy. That's it. But I feel like today people vilify Christians in ways that they didn't used to. And here's what I mean. When I was on America's Next Top Model, I was a Christian. I'm just not like crazy about God. Like, I don't push it on other people. I'm really sensitive to that because no one wants to be preached to. Like, if you're an atheist, which I used to be for a little bit after I lost God, the last thing you want is some fucking annoying Christian going, Jesus says I have to bother you. And you're like, fuck off. Fuck you. I hate your God even more. Get the fuck out of here. No one wants your bullshit. Now, if someone asks you, that's different. If you plant a seed and then they're like, hey, why are you so happy? Or, hey, what's going on? That's different. But most people drive people away from God. So I've never been that. Didn't you say Black lives don't matter? Oh my God, see the racism, the racism. There's guys. Oh my God. Look in here. Racism. It's there. Oh, it's in there. Oh my God. Karl Marx and Marxist movements that push communist fucking ideology can kiss my ass. Americans matter. If you happen to be Black and you're American, hey dude, love ya, but get your commie fucking bullshit the hell away from me. It has been the most divisive garbage I've ever seen. And then BLM's like, take all their money, spend it on mansions, and everyone's like, duh. Well, the saying's different from the actual organization. No, it's not. You are just saying that. It's the organization made the saying. You're delusional. They stole everyone's money. It's like Tammy Faye Baker and those fucking mega churches where they like cry and tell you to send all your money. You've been so bamboozled and you just don't even want to fucking admit it. But anyway, back to being Christian. I'm the same kind of Christian I was before. Before, no one bothered me because I wasn't like, oh, amen, and like preaching and screeching and being annoying, right? Never did that. I just go back to what I was when I was 20 years old, and people act like I'm some radical far-right extremist Christian now. It's the same shit. That noise was Pink Floyd's Echoes on my phone. Sorry. I was Wiccan, but raised Catholic. I still believe in God and many of the traditions. Yeah. No, Black Lives Matter cannot be separated from the organization. They are the ones that coined it. It's a communist saying to lift only one people above all others. Okay, if I taught a kindergarten class and the class was half Black and half white, and I wanted everyone to fight, I'd be like, Black Lives Matter, Black people above everyone else, only them, not the white people. You're privileged and bad. Black people here and you are there. That's why everyone's not getting along. This isn't fucking rocket science. I don't support any movement that pits people against one another, and I never will. I just can't. This is common sense. This is psychology 101. If I was like, all right, everyone in class in a pink shirt gets ice cream, but you can't change your shirt tomorrow to being pink. Only the pink shirt people can continue wearing pink shirts, and they'll always get ice cream and special treatment. No. Oh, women matter. Well, so do men. No, you're sexist. Like, it's so fucking divisive and stupid, and I won't sign up for it. Human lives matter, man. I don't give a shit if you're French, if you're American. I don't give a shit what your color is, and I don't care what's in between your fucking legs. Like, if I wanted to pit everyone against each other, I would start an organization just like that, where you only say one people matter over and over and over until everyone's so fucking annoyed with you. And then everyone gets defended. Oh, who would have known they're all racist? You literally for 6 months were like, me, everybody, me, and only me, and not you, but me. Like, this is what I would do to kids if I wanted them to fucking fight. You are pretty and going to stay that way. Who is past their prime? Me. The hit menopause. I'm gonna fucking make my husband's life miserable. I'm gonna yell at him a whole bunch. But yeah, at this point, no lives matter. The human life is precious. Totally. Women matter, not women who don't want men dressing as women in their bathrooms, though. But then you're told that you're a bad person. So me, as someone who's been hurt by the appendage in between a guy's legs, I don't feel comfortable being in vulnerable spaces with someone that's packing that heat. But then I'll be told how I'm a bad person for feeling that way. And then I'm like, so my triggers and my trauma and my stuff doesn't matter? So I just back away from the whole thing because people are fucking crazy. But yeah, if you have a functioning boing, I'm sorry. Those have hurt me. And I'm very sensitive to it. And I just spend my life not being around them. That's it. You have a work ethic, which is going to stay. You can tell by your tone. Okay, thanks. Do you guys want some Avon? AdrianneCurry.com, as my husband posted in Twitch. And you can buy Avon from me like this. My little cherry lip balm, Avon Senses. It's nice. And put it on my lips. I just want people to get along. And anytime there's a big movement like the Me Too movement, I'm like, all this is going to do is piss off all the dudes. Like, read a psychology 101 book on how to fucking turn people against one another. It is easy. You have special groups that only represent special people. And then you hammer everybody else with this group. Thank you, Joy Reese, for the 300 stars, you sweet thing. And then everyone starts getting mad at each other. And I don't want to be mad at each other. Avon lady lives matter, but there's Avon dudes. You're excluding them. Mary, thank you for the $1.99. You sweet thing. I've read all these psychology books. And what's funny is my very good friend is a psychiatrist. And we talk about this shit my hair is looking like a hot mess. I mean, it's clean. It's clean. It's brushed. You know what I mean? You are so arrogant, but you acted like you were liberal and cool, but you're so holier than thou. I am liberal. I'm a 90s liberal. Fuck progressives. I'm sorry, you communist fucks. I am a 90s liberal. I have not changed, and I will always be that. And you can think I'm arrogant all day. I'm not changing. I don't believe in commie fucking Marxist bullshit. I reject it completely. So it just shows that the percentage of white population in NWA is definitely mostly Mexican, but they always label Mexicans as white when they commit crimes. Have you noticed that? And then you look and I'm like, Hector's white? Don't think he is. Like, what the fuck? And Middle Easterners. Like, they don't look Polish to me. There's no Irish blood in there. Like, that's fucking hilarious. Who would I like to see as my next president? I just don't believe in the system. Guys, I've like lost all faith in almost everything. My husband says my hair looks like Rogue from the X-Men. It's a big club, we ain't in it. I don't think rich people would allow us to vote if it really works. I just don't trust anything anymore. I mean, the fact that I can read a police blotter saying this white guy got arrested and I look and it's like a Guatemalan and I'm like, Latin Americans are not white. What the fuck is this? It's fucking crazy. It's almost like if there was a white guy who was like, you know, black, and then they're like, this white guy's black. You'd be like, what? You're acting so holier than thou. Someone literally acting holier than thou. Most people can't see that they're dicks. I know I'm one. I know I'm not perfect. You worked for Bernie Sanders. You can vouch he's authentic. I have no respect for him. I've never seen a bigger pussy. They stole the election from him twice, the nomination. And he was like, oh, I worship you, Hillary. I kiss the booth and I take the money. I'm Bernie Sanders. I have no convictions. I'll just bend the knee to Hillary and you just steal everything from me. No respect at all. What a fucking pussy. So he might be nice and shit. Zero respect for him. None. Tulsi Gabbard was like, F you guys. I did better than fucking Kamala. She had no votes. No one liked her. I'm a woman of color. You choose her when she was the least popular fucking candidate? And then everyone's like, you're racist, Tulsi. She's like, fuck you. And she left. I have respect for Tulsi. She stood up for herself. Fucking Bernie Sanders took the blood money and just walked away. I'll down a shot of Jim Beam to that. Not in the morning. What are you doing? Yeah, 2 presidential runs. He bent over, bent the knee, and the nomination was stolen from him. And he did nothing, said nothing, but licked the boot of his overlords. I can't respect that. And I'm glad he never got the nomination because he's a weak fucking man. And I don't want a weak fucking man as my president. What do I think of Obama and Bill Clinton? Obama is the best snake oil salesman there ever was. I disagree with you on that. Then how? He's worth millions of dollars and bent the knee. Prove to me he didn't do that. They stole his nomination 2 times. And instead of standing up for himself, he just bent the knee to the establishment. It doesn't matter if he stopped fighting. He has no fucking convictions or balls. No respect for Bernie. None. Used to respect him because he was fighting for the people. Didn't agree with everything he said, but oh boy, what a pussy. Sorry. He complained about the millionaires and billionaires. Oh, the Clintons gave me all this money to bend the knees. The billionaires are bad. It's like now he's a millionaire because they paid him off to shut the fuck up. He's a weak, worthless butthole of a man. That's how I feel about that. Obama lied a lot, and I believed it. My bad. He's an excellent speaker, and he's full of shit. I believed every word he said. good things happened under Bill Clinton. I never really cared who he was diddling and stuff, but a lot of bad things happened under Clinton. It was his administration that gave Epstein the little smack on the wrist and house arrest in Florida. It was Bill Clinton's people. So I can't say, I used to say I'm a Bill Clinton Democrat, but I don't think good people seek positions of power. Ronald Reagan gave mass amnesty to everyone in California, handing California over to Democrats forever. It was a blood red state. And then he gave mass amnesty to people who would depend on the Democratic Party for handouts, and the state flipped blue forevermore. Which I can never understand why Democrats hate him, because he gave you the greatest gift on earth. Fuck. No politician from Chicago. Chicago is the most corrupt, evil place on earth. You talk to anyone that lives there, they will tell you it's the most corrupt system ever. I don't want a single politician from Chi-Town. Just garbage, absolute trash, and always has been. Al Capone was the last great politician of Chicago. At least he did shit for the people. What about Trump? I don't trust him. I don't. Sometimes he makes me laugh. Like, he'll say funny shit. Credit where it's due. He said he was going to deport everyone and then didn't. And if you deport everyone, the healthcare costs will go back down, and then there'll be more jobs for Americans. But I don't see that happening. So I usually reserve how I feel about a president until after they're done serving. His first term, shit was fucking great for me until COVID hit. And then he allowed the riots to go for 6 months and didn't stop them. The National Guard should have got called in. So I was not impressed with the end of his reign the first time. There are some, I just don't believe many politicians are good people. I think people get corrupted really, really quickly. And Chi-Town's probably the... Here's how I know how corrupt Chi-Town is. I was with people I know was affiliated with the Italian mob. And they were smoking stogies with each other at an event of mine with all the cops. And they were all buddies. And I know politicians in Chi-Town that are not good either. So zero credit given to Chi-Town. It's known everywhere as one of the most corrupt pieces of shit places ever. Crook County is a saying for a reason. But yeah, castrated Bernie. Yes, you call it. Oh boy, did they. And he took it. Didn't even have any fight in him. Like, hey, you stole my shit. It should be mine. No fight at all. Just bent the knee. Not once, but twice. It was very sad. Well, to get Trump, see, Trump did nothing when there were riots everywhere. I was not impressed. When they tried to overthrow the White House, they pushed down the barricades. They lit the watchtowers on fire. They were harming Secret Service. Trump ran to a bunker and he couldn't even fucking call the National Guard then. I was like, come on, dude, you're a pussy. Obama would have fucking shut that shit down. I don't even like him that much. And he had, and he did. He would just stomp you right out if he didn't like what you're doing. Yep. So that's how I feel. I don't really feel much hope in anything. I'm black-pilled. I'm sorry, guys. I'll tell you one thing I won't do. I don't hate anyone for how you vote because I don't really care. Feels better that way. I like it. I like it. There we go. But I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go work out. I'm going to go live my life. I'm going to clean my house a little bit. I am. I think Trump was told in 2020 that stomping the riots would cost him the election. I don't make excuses. There's a lot of people that make excuses for Trump. I make zero. I make excuses for no president. Because in the end, guess who's president? You. And if Trump is just listening to all these idiots, then he's an idiot too. That's how I feel. People running around yelling, I got a Trumper, and shooting them right in the front. Yeah, it was, dude, black pills matter. Yes, that is exactly what matters. Take the black pill. It's hard for me to feel hope. I'm kind of like Aemir when, Aragorn rolls up on him and he's like, do not dare to hope and has forsaken these lands. I'm like, yes. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. AdrianneCurry.com is where you go to shop with your girl. I'd love to be your Avon lady. Take the black pill and get yourself some nice collagen peptide Skin So Soft. Really great for aging skin. I'm telling you, you guys have an incredible day. You are so flipping entitled. Who do you think you are? Your fucking mother. Better show me some respect, motherfucker. That's who I am. Your fucking mother. Have a seat. Mott May, behave yourself. Anyway, have a fantastic day, everyone, and I will see you Wednesday.